People often ask me, what do you do now that you're retired? They expect me to say that I play golf. I don't. Or that I've traveled to exotic places. Or that I've taken up a new hobby. Well, I have kind of done that with the podcast. But the real answer since October has been Barnaby. That's the biggest thing. Barnaby. Barnaby, you see, is my 10-month-old Australian Shepherd puppy. My 60-pound puppy. Now, let me start by saying he is not my first Australian Shepherd. He's my third. So it's not a case of me not understanding that Aussies can be full of energy and very smart, thus they can get into all sorts of stuff. I knew that, but I still got another one. I did not expect that he would get as big as he did, as fast as he did. He's huge. He's athletic, but he still thinks he's a little puppy. So life with Barnaby has been a nonstop adventure. But let's just get to this morning's adventure. I got up to feed Barnaby and his older sister, Gilda, a miniature Aussie. Best dog ever. I noticed their water bowl was low on water, so I filled it up. Barnaby, who follows me every step, everywhere, took this as a sign that he should immediately drink a large quantity of water. I was too dumb to see the problem. I fed him. He ate all of his food quickly. He immediately threw up on the rug beside his dish. He started to throw up again. This time I successfully glided him right onto the back porch, where he threw up on the tile. It took me a while to get the large volume of throw up that a dog has after ingesting a large amount of water and a cup of dry dog food. There were a lot of paper towels to throw away, and the kitchen garbage was at the point of being thrown out, so I took it out of the bin and put the nasty paper towels in the bag and put it on the floor. I got out another bag, put it in the bin, and then went to get a mop and cleaner so I could clean the tile floor on the porch. After mopping, I returned everything to its rightful place and went back to reading some interesting football-related article. I did not really pay a lot of attention to Barnaby or notice that he had left my side. A little while later, I heard a noise. And when you hear a noise in the other part of the house with Barnaby, I got up and went to investigate, because Barnaby and noises are never a good thing. I went in the direction of the noise, and I looked in the den, only to see Barnaby running out the other entrance. Bad sign. Now, I could see no damage from where I stood, so I thought, well, no harm done, no matter what he was up to. Silly me, yeah. So I returned to the bedroom and found him under the bench at the end of the bed, hiding in his fort. Yes, the dog builds a fort. He pulls a dog bed in front and then pulls down whatever blanket is on the bench in order to build the fort. Just like a little kid. He's always liked to get under things. There are not many places in the house he can still get under something. That's one, and under the desk in my office is one. But under that bench at the end of the bed is his favorite. If he has stolen something he's not supposed to have, he usually gets in his fort. Either that or he takes it to the den, because he's become aware that he gets caught in his fort, because we know that's where he takes stuff. So the den has become kind of his backup in order to avoid detection. Now, I know y'all think I'm giving this dog too much credit, but these Aussies are really smart and devious. So anyhow, he's in his fort. I look and cannot see anything else in there with him. So I assume he's just hiding there because he knows he's in trouble. You know what they say about assume, right? Yeah. So I decided to go to the other side of the den because obviously he was up to something serious in there. And sure enough, he was. There was an ear of corn on the floor, partially eaten. Now, silly me, it took a moment to realize where he had gotten the ear of corn. Now, if you paid really close attention, I left you a hint earlier. And you may have made the connection between the ear of corn and the bag of trash I left on the floor quicker than I did. So I made my way quickly to the kitchen. But along the way, I noticed the Hansel and Gretel trail of corn kernels he left in the hallway. And then my worst fears of what I might find after seeing the initial corn cob came true. He had destroyed the trash bag foolishly left for him to get into. There was, as you can see here, trash everywhere, all kinds of trash. He had selected the most choice item, corn cob, to take away with him. Now, there was also water splashed all over the kitchen floor and wet paw prints to go with it. Now, I can only assume he needed to wash the coffee grounds off of his feet. It was nice of him not to track those coffee grounds around the house. So I got out a new trash bag and I cleaned up the mess. While cleaning it up, I needed more paper towels. So I went to get the roll that I'd left in the bedroom when I cleaned up the throw up incident earlier. There he was, lying in bed, gnawing on yet another corn cob. Obviously, he had it hidden under him when I first found him in his fort, and he had taken the opportunity of my being in the kitchen cleaning up trash to bring it out and enjoy it. Now, in addition to cleaning up the trash and water all over the kitchen, I got to clean up corn kernels and parts of the cob itself out of the bed. I get all that done. I take the trash bag out through the laundry room to the garage where the big trash can is. Now I'm thinking, yeah. As I come back to the laundry room, I again get a mop and cleaner for the hardwood floor where he left his trail and for the tile in the kitchen. I got that all mopped up. Headed back to the bedroom to finish my football article. There he is in the fort again. I know that isn't good. Sure enough, he's under there with 2 cat food cans he stole out of the laundry when I took out the trash. I can't understand how he manages to get 2 cans in his mouth at the same time to carry him away, but he does. So yeah, there's your answer to how I spend my retirement.